All right, guys. Welcome back to the Ducati build with step number 35, which is attaching the lower wings. So we will need our fairings, which are just being held on by gravity right now. So I'll try not to break them. I've got that one and this one. So I'm getting ready to work on these and get the wings on. So the first one we're going to do is the lower wing for the left side, which is this one. So we are going to need B6, B4, and B2, all which are painted LP5, semi-gloss black. So we are going to glue B4, B6, B2 together to form our wing. So we will grab B2 and B4 and B6. So 2, 4, 6. And that's pretty easy to remember. All right, set that off to the side. And it says to get rid of these little, it says to cut. That's interesting. It says to cut this off after assembly. Don't know why, but let's do what they say. All right, all pieces are cleaned up. So we'll test fit some parts here. It says this goes together with that. So we'll go ahead and drop some glue. Push that together. A firm little seal. And then this, it's got a little knob right there. And you can see it. And that is supposed to go in this little hole right here. So we'll just line it up. And it looks like it does. So we're just going to run some glue right along that edge and just kind of hold it down for a minute or so. Well, maybe not a minute. Maybe some seconds. So what I'm going to do, hold it very gentle. I'm going to run some more glue down in that edge just so it seals it better. And we'll just set it down on its top right there. And we'll work on this one, which is the same little steps except for the different pieces. All right, so let's go back to this one. Now that they're both built, we're going to trim. I don't know why it said to remove those after assembly. It seems like it'd be easier to remove before, because then you don't have to put any pressure on any other parts. So we'll look how this fits. So it says it goes. We also need magnets before we glue the next wing on. So I think we need to drill out that hole a little bit more. Yep, that's what we're going to do. We're going to drill out that hole just a little bit more because between 2K clear and paint, ink, it's just kind of made that hole smaller than it was intended to be. You have to be really careful not to bring it out and scratch your paint job. And there we go. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to do both holes. All right, well there's one wing on. All right, so we have both wings done. Kind of cantankerous, especially when you have to carve away some of the 2K clear to make them fit, but I like them. I think they fit good. So we will set those aside. I need to find my magnets. It says to glue some magnets in here. Okay, so it calls for magnets, but I do not know where the magnets are. I looked in my new kit of this motorcycle and they're not in there. And I've looked everywhere in my old kit and they're not in there. So I don't know where the magnets are. I'm starting to wonder if it's not an optional part. So if you guys have this kit, will you please check it out and let me know if yours has magnets? Because both of mine do not have these little magnets that are about to be glued into the upper wings right here. I cannot find those magnets. So we are going to move on and try to do the upper wings. So we now move on to step 36, which is attaching the side cowlings, which I need to find out. We're most likely going to have to do some alterations of the upper wings as well. So it kind of makes me, because see, we've already done this piece. It's right there and on. So before I put these on and then have to take them off to see if I need clearance or any shaving of the 2K off of the mounting parts for the upper wing, I'm going to build the upper wing for the left side, which says you have to put a screw in there. And I wonder if that's what the magnet helps keep that in. So we've got B26, B17, B20, and B15. So let's get those cut out. We know we need B15, B26, and B17, B26 and B20. There's B26. And B20 is right here. So I think we could probably just take this right here and test fit it and see how we're gonna, hopefully, I don't think we're gonna need the magnet. I think the magnet is just so this wing can come off and go on easier. I think that's the whole design of it. So let's see if this fits any better. It does not. So let's see if we can. There's a drill bit that may actually work a little bit better. We'll test drill a hole here. See if that fits through, and it does. So we are going to enlarge this hole, being careful. Ooh, let's make sure we're doing the right hole. It is, it's the back one, okay. And we'll do this one while we're at it. Okay. Now we'll test fit this again. Oh, perfect. Slides right down in it. Perfect, perfect. So I'm going to clean up these parts. Put it together, and that one's clean. Trimming off the back side of B20 as it tells you up here to cut off those little sprue points, or else they'll affect the way this part is going to fit smooth. All right, so B17 is the part with the pegs. So that is that. B26 is this part. It goes down in that slot. So what it's telling you is this part goes into that slot and then up. So we just got to put some, well, I guess we can put it down in there. Put it down where it needs to go. Let me just run some glue right down there on both sides. Let that set for a minute. And since I don't have magnets, I'm not going to put that screw in because I firmly believe that that screw is only going into that hole where that magnet was supposed to be glued. Hopefully, you know what, I'm going to put it in anyway because it doesn't hurt. And then I know that I've got everything in there that I have. So let's measure out our screw. It says that we need a screw that is that side. So we need one of those for right now. And we are going to drop that screw right in this little hole, right in there. Because then when we sandwich this piece, so we're just going to add glue to these. We're going to pinch it down, run the glue in here, and then some glue down in here. We're going to put that little piece in, and that completes our upper wing, and that is going to sit right on there. All these funky wings. So we are going to glue that onto now. So we give that pressure for about 30 seconds, and that is done. So when you put that all on the bike, it snaps kind of right into place, goes behind the lever down below, comes all and snaps into place. Yeah, it doesn't snap into place. I'll need 2 screws if I want to put the fairings on. But if I'm going to compete with it, I'll want to be able to take the fairings off pretty easy. I think when I build the second bike, I'm going to put magnets where the screws go, so that way I can just slap them on, slap them off. So there are the little wings. A little touch up here and there, but otherwise I am digging it. So what I am going to do, since I just showed you how to do that one, I'm going to do the other one, part of 37, and then we'll wrap up 36 and 37, and we'll move on to 38, which we've already done part of 38 by attaching the upper wing. So I will see you guys in the next video. So thanks for watching, and I look forward to almost finishing this kit up. Thanks guys for watching. Appreciate you.